Hello, my dear students. Once again, I'm back here with a new video lesson for Class 6 SST, Chapter 1 Understanding Diversity. In the last lesson, we learned about what does diversity add to our lives, in which we learned about two situations. One situation where we imagine that there are different kinds of people, and if you come across different this situation where there are different kinds of people, you can learn many new things, like you can learn about new culture, you can learn about new languages, you can learn about different food habits. So what happens, if you come across in this kind of situation, you can exchange different knowledge or different ideas to each other. And another situation was that where people are of same kind. So when you come across this kind of situation, you will learn nothing and your life will be boring. So this is the thing which we learned in the last class. So today's topic will be India, or land of diversity. So what are the region that has made our country a diverse country, and what kind of diversities can be seen? So we are going to learn these things in this particular lesson. So you can see on your screen, I have given you some bullet points, and on that particular points you will understand the reason behind our country being a diverse country. Okay, so let us proceed forward. The first point, as you can see on your screen, I hope it is clearly visible for you all. So you can see the first point: history tells us that people moved to different places for several reasons. So in early time, people moved from place to place. They moved from one place to another for several reasons. So what is the reason? Second point, they moved from place to place in search of food and livelihood. Yes, that is the reason. They moved from place to place to search or in search of food and livelihood. So third point, that is also the reason why people moved from place to place. They left their homes because of wars, droughts and floods. So this also was the reason why people moved from place to place, or they left their home because of wars. Okay, if there is war, it means there is no peace. That is why people moved from one place to another. Drought, okay, because of drought, if there is no rainfall, there will be drought and they will not be able to grow any kind of crops. So because of drought, people moved. And floods, because of high rainfall, or we can say heavy rainfall, there is a flood. Okay, so because of this reason, people move from one place to another. They settle down in new places. If they are leaving one place, obviously they are going to settle in other place. So when they are settling down in new places or in other places, they begin to learn new things. Okay, when they are settling down in new place, they will obviously meet new people who follows different culture, and they have different languages. So in this way, one people is meeting to another people. So in this way, they are learning new things and they are teaching new things to each other. So these are the things. So this teaching and learning between people brought new language, dance forms, music, cuisines and religions. So when one people is meeting another people, they obviously exchange their ideas, they obviously exchange their languages, eating habits. So when they are exchanging these things, they will be learning new language, dance forms, music, cuisines and religions. So this kind of new things will come to them. So now if you come to our country India, you will learn how our country became a diverse country. So you can see on your screen, bullet points are there. So first point, you will understand from this point that how India became a diverse country. Indian culture has been influenced by the people coming from outside. So there is a movement of people, I already told you before also. So Indian culture has been influenced by the people coming from outside. So there are different people coming from different countries. So in this way, our country's culture has been influenced. So from which countries people came to our country? People came from Persia, Central Asia, Greece, Afghanistan, Tibet and Myanmar. So people from these countries has come to our country. Okay, they came from Persia, Central Asia, Greece, Afghanistan, Tibet and Myanmar, and in this way our culture has been influenced. So what are the things they taught and learned from these things? They learned and also taught new things to each other. Yes, when two different people from different culture are meeting, obviously they will teach new thing and they will learn new thing as well. So next point, this intermingling has brought new language, culture, dance forms, school of music, and painting, cuisines and religions. So when they are meeting each other, people, they are totally different to each other. One people is from different culture and another is from different culture. When these two kind of people are meeting each other, they will obviously teach and learn new things to each other. So what are the things they are teaching and learning? So they are teaching and learning new languages, they are teaching and learning culture, dance forms, schools of music and painting. They are teaching that cuisines, that is food habits or their different kinds of food, and religions. So these are the things that they are teaching and learning to each other when they are meeting each other. They influence each other and brought diversity. So in this way, diversity has emerged in our country. When people from different countries, like I already told you, from Persia, Central Asia, Greece, Afghanistan, Tibet and Myanmar, different people from these countries came to our country. They taught new things and they also learned new things from our people. So in this way, diversity has emerged in our country. So now we will see what kind of diversity can be seen in our country when people from different country came to our country. As you can see on your screen, different kind of diversity in India. So what kind of diversity are there in India? You can see on your chart also. I have made it easy for you to understand. So first one, geographical diversity. Second, cultural diversity. Third, religious diversity. Fourth, linguistic diversity. Fifth, art and architectural diversity. Sixth, unity in diversity. So these are the diversities that you can see in our country, and this particular diversities in our country has made our country unique and different in nature. So in the upcoming lesson, we are going to learn this particular these different diversities, and we are going to understand what geographical diversity means, what cultural diversity means, what religious diversity means, what linguistic diversity means, what art and architectural and unity in diversity means. So these are the new things that we are going to learn in the new lesson video in the upcoming lesson. So today we learned about how our country has become diverse country. Okay, so what are the new things that people brought from different countries who came to our country. Okay, people from different countries came to our country, like for example, people from Persia, Central Asia, Greece, Afghanistan, Tibet and Myanmar came to our country, and they brought new ideas, they brought new languages, culture, different food habits, traditions. They brought that to our country. Okay, so in this way the culture got intermingled. So in this way they taught and learned new things to each other. So these are the things which we learned today. So my dear students, this much for this lesson. We will meet again in the next class with the new lesson. Till then, stay safe, take care and bye bye.